Hello, my dear students. Let us discuss the next question in group number 18, and that is the preparation of xenon fluoride compounds and xenon oxide compounds. These both are most important so far as the examination is concerned. तो ग्रुप नंबर 18 में से अगर कोई आप क्वेश्चन सिलेक्ट करना चाहते हो जो इम्पोर्टेंट है तो ये, और इसके बाद इन सब कंपाउंड की प्रॉपर्टीज़, इसके स्ट्रक्चर्स जो एग्ज़ाम्स में फ्रिक्वेंटली पूछे जाते हैं। तो पहले हम जेनॉन के फ्लोरीन के साथ कंपाउंड जो बनते हैं जेनॉन फ्लोराइड, और ऑक्सीजन के साथ उसका जो कंपाउंड बनता है जेनॉन ऑक्साइड कंपाउंड्स। ठीक है, तो चलिए बनाते हैं पहले जेनॉन फ्लोराइड कंपाउंड्स। तो जेनॉन एटॉमिक नंबर है 54। ठीक है, तो xenon fluorine compounds, they form a binary compound, xenon and fluorine. Xenon difluoride, xenon tetrafluoride and xenon hexafluorides are formed. Sensitive reactions are there. We have to maintain temperature and pressure. Here you cannot skip temperature and pressure because these temperature and pressures are most important. Otherwise reactions are wrong. So under appropriate experimental condition, these compounds are formed. So first compound is the xenon fluoride, in which xenon is taken excess 673 Kelvin and we get XeF2. Reaction is very easy. Condition you have to prepare. Mind well this. See, temperature are in sequence you can prepare like this: 673, 873 and 573. So last two digit are 73. First one is the 6, then 8 and then 5. Okay, prepare like this. Now here is the 1 bar pressure, here is 7 bar pressure, and here is the 60 to 70 bar pressure. 1, 7, then 60 to 70. Okay, these three conditions. In first reaction, first condition 673 Kelvin temperature, 1 bar pressure, xenon difluoride is obtained. Second reaction, temperature and pressure change, xenon and fluorine are taken into 1:5 ratio. Okay, so we get the xenon tetrafluoride. Then in third reaction, conditions are changed: 573 Kelvin, 60 to 70 bar pressure, and ratio is 1:20, and we get xenon hexafluoride. Okay, now another these three are the important method. Another methods are there by which we can prepare xenon fluoride. So xenon hexafluoride XeF6, also prepared by the reaction of xenon tetrafluoride with dioxygen difluoride at 143 Kelvin temperature. See the reaction: take xenon tetrafluoride O2F2, then these two fluorine added here, it gives XeF6 and oxygen is released. Very easy reaction. Now this is all about the xenon fluoride compound. Easy reactions. Prepare it by writing 2 or 3 times. Most important question, my friends. Most important question. Last 3 questions are remaining. After this only 2 questions are remaining. Now let us discuss about the xenon oxygen compounds, and that is also very easy. By the hydrolysis of xenon tetrafluoride and xenon hexafluoride, it gives us a xenon trioxide. See, this reaction is a slight lengthy so far as the stoichiometry is concerned. So first you have to write the reaction without stoichiometry. Xenon tetrafluoride by hydrolysis, xenon is obtained, xenon oxide is obtained, hydrogen fluoride is obtained, and oxygen is released. You have to remember product also. Another simple method, remember the stoichiometry is like this: 6 and double 12 water required. 6 xenon tetrafluoride and double water required. Another one danger thing here is 4 xenon released without reaction, and only out of 6 xenon 2 xenon can form trioxide, and here 24 hydrogen and 24 fluorine can form 24 HF, and remaining oxygen, after balancing the stoichiometry, remaining oxygen released as a oxygen gas. So this is the most important reaction. Ask, complete the reaction, or you are asked in 2 marks that write the hydrolysis reaction of xenon tetrafluoride and xenon hexafluoride. So first reaction, from xenon tetrafluoride xenon trioxide is formed. Another one, from the xenon hexafluoride, by hydrolysis xenon trioxide is formed. This is very easy. So far as stoichiometry is concerned, this reaction is very easy. Xenon hexafluoride, see how many fluorine are there here? 6. So we require 6 hydrogen and 6 HF is released. So for 6 hydrogen we have to hydrolyze this with a 3H2O, and these 3 oxygen combined with this one xenon, and we get this xenon trioxide. Okay. Now last, this question is very easy and important. Mind well. Partial hydrolysis of xenon fluoride. So this question separately asked in 2 marks also. Partial hydrolysis, it gives xenon oxyfluoride. Okay, 3 elements are there: xenon, oxygen and fluorine, and second xenon oxyfluoride in which O2F2 is there. Here OF4 is there. So see, if you hydrolyze with a small quantity of water, then we get XeOF4, and remaining these 2 hydrogen combined with these 2 fluorine, 2HF formed. Very simple reaction to understand. And if xenon hexafluoride is hydrolyzed with more water, then we get the compound. These 2 compounds you have to remember: Xe, xenon oxyfluoride, xenon oxyfluoride. Okay, both are xenon oxyfluoride. Or with stoichiometry, if you want to tell, then xenon oxy tetrafluoride, xenon dioxy difluoride, O2F2, here OF4. So XeF6 hydrolyzed with a 2H2O. So out of this 6 fluorine, 4 hydrogen gives us 4 HF, and remaining is one xenon here, one xenon, and out of 6 2 fluorine, and this 2 oxygen of water, and we get XeO2F2. My friends, write down this question 2 or 3 times in your rough note. Try to prepare it. I repeat again, this is a very very most important question. So total equations are here 1, 2 and 3. Description you can write based on the reactions, as you know very well. This one is the 4, and last 2, they are 5, 6, 7 and 8. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 reactions are there. So write down these 8 reactions again and again, and write down in your fair note. Try to prepare it. Okay. Now in next lecture we will discuss about the properties of xenon fluoride and xenon oxide compounds. Okay, thank you friends, thank you very much.